I think one of the most characteristic elements of this work, of course Tippett writes this entire oratorio largely in the model of a Bach Passion. He takes that model, but one of the most characteristic elements is the use of the African American spirituals. Tippett himself, he said that they had a universal quality to them, and I think that's very true, and I think my students have picked up on that. Of course, the way he places them in the scope of the oratorio, they match so perfectly, and I think in very poignant ways, to the action that's happening around them. For example, right after the terror, burn down their houses, break in their heads. We could then get the spiritual, which says, basically, let my people go. This is the spiritual of anger, which follows up all these terrible things that are happening. In many ways, just as Bach's chorales in that passion, in the Bach Passions, those chorales are deeply ingrained in the plot and in the action of those works. So too are these African American spirituals. One of the exciting things for me is that in my role here at NEC, I have two groups two large ensembles that I direct. I have the youth chorale, which is a group of students from the preparatory school, and I have the concert choir, which is a group of students at the college. What's really fascinating is I have one group of students that are probably future music majors in college, and one group of kids that are music majors in college. They're all fantastic musicians, and now to see these two groups come together for this same project is a very exciting thing for me, and I know for them as well. They're beautiful kids, and the way they engage in music is a very, very exciting thing. So in addition to bringing together two ensembles that I direct, one of the challenges for me was then to make those two ensembles flexible enough not only to combine with each other, but also to adapt to a new conductor, adapt to new musicians that they're going to be performing with. All in all, between youth chorale that has 80 students, concert choir that has about 80 students, and then the CSO, which has about 80 musicians, you're talking about over 200 people coming together for the same common goal. And that's really what this whole oratorio is all about.